Abusia and fear bebree and a anas arimea anas any honorable compare Kennedy a Japan and same be able to born so accusations be a free a buy na nanwada and I better say a year defamation suit a anas arimea anas educo kubutia a year Kennedy of near Japan. America a judge for at national matches of my born $18 million suit I say was or no 8 year. Na yababe muse say and yes sir and a 7 echoy. Na same potty and a coin $18 million you know. Na is kind of was a Kennedy or in Japan or Tria Adam and Nasarmia announce as to a cray. And now say and some for be and our jury nets now some soon this suggestion by then potty and a fast $18 million scano. Just then potty and a found then they did start in seminar a better about so I Ghana for misinterpret as a man a man aqua be over. Now say and a seminal potty aqua could sing and no and day yen a sem and chiremuna munchumuna a babasomo. The mass as some never talk one thing, and go for quite just say scapudon a tomb say yen then just say dear quany dear by yen na any a judge for engine as swore. I know and a final your mark come. And then they about some over city return. Young boy, Pibem, young cock, new goody, a yes, as the moon and munchu now. City return soon. Subscribe to the channel, we like it, natural content from my natural idea. Oh, a young comment session as a man in young coin just a munchu.
Yeah, see, I see, Joseph Ponsula or active member. MPP in fact parliamentary candidate
aspirant figure kwa bre I think south
next year 2028 they also with the money because we are bre but we nya hwe party whatever senior Joseph good morning if you can't say what bre nti was here home 2020 kwa do city na bre so na make some no
you really did have a travel I think that's the Kapai Mama Fishaka.
Boame kakra deɛ akɔsoɔ anaase deɛ nim no Eugene akyerɛkyerɛ mu kakra but say Canada po yɛ bua no atɛn anaa yɛ bua no atɛn.
Okay, I think the kind of I don't know if you actually done for if it's so say you say ya tomwa mu semno ya kofi semno sa sense total you quite me no e fa so bu akai the kind of be automo for no for bet na say no fa Ghana ma nchihye ya you dey fa so bu akai no bu akai and I say obefa abuafo na e for mu jury na for so ado na so say ye so jury na the more from one and matches on chair a choir or more fossil efficiency in this the evidence between animal quite a more fossil by churches be much and remembering a also also with a court I can dream now for show to say and there's more from that show this Subiano and also with this of Pepe. It was more for me, yes, I will be now. As some of the issue, US court, no, only use jury system, no, and no, more for the mature, so movie, now, yeah, a more casa, more, I know what their court, no, the verdict, and no, the more for the Hoshe, now, almost, and over the back. And so, it's important to say, the case are distinction, now, yeah. The decision by man and verdict by and yet conclusive enough. So jury no econo conjunction sample no banos you and some are caught in the my shame against someone in CP. I guess a court no fast assembly now Bonibeka say or internal as a decision or a judgment of the court. Court no fast adoption. Also court no just assembly. No court man kasa it seems so say we na ye muaya court no e dey bible thing. In such matters the court necessarily has to take the verdict and enter it as a decision of the court or a judgment of the court. Anything short of this they are every judgment. It say who pay attention to some of the arguments I know on social media, which is a Professor Kwasare. The post of Omikia against a lot of conversation. He was very specific, saying the jury in the SS court has awarded a verdict of 18 million against Kennedy Japan. One can say the court has awarded a judgment of. In some time, I think that those distinctions are key. And there he has said, there is no judgment against the Japan. Legally speaking, there is no judgment against him. Now, US laws say you awarded damages against you. You are born say what can do this or can not. We can say could change to get poor. There is this legal principle I friend remedy so. And what you say your born can of court and man who can say we did this as I can a bro soon far. Who can not catch court and say the idea to me so I say no solution of a taboo I can soon when the mother will do one session money. Court meet me actually no one should share and say no shine. The entire my US for this principle by any say no ye case in the normal system where you have a judge sitting on the case. The judge he is guided by the rules of law, the facts and all legal principles. But in a jury system, the jurors are not necessarily making their decision based on the rules of law or the specific provisions of law. For example, say if a judge or make an award against Obi for damages act, or they make specific awards, for example, for the road traffic offense, causing harm to other road users and everything, and running saying a 20,000 penalty and a 100 penalty unit. Penalty that could be a 12 cities. So he will multiply that by that. But a jury can make some decisions no matter how outrageous they are. And at the end of the day, the whole jury system is built around the perception that jurors may afford every until they represent the larger society, until their feelings are that of the larger society. And sometimes they may go overboard kakra. So for example, when a judge is bidding come, I don't tell you. There was this case, I think it happened in Ashanti region. And you have and about a so it's a murder case. Facts mean that say a murder case. Now, judge no every jury now call you the expectation is that they will come up with a guilty verdict. But the star witness in the case and somehow or catch a jury and say, you say about time, we bay for them when it is not that the boy has not committed murder, but the woman is appealing to the emotions of the jurors. And jury system, we say, oh dear, you know how to appeal to the emotions of jurors. Oftentimes, you can have a decision going your way. It's Mamia, but now, the Baba the Kofi Ahon and the customer. If it's a matter before a judge will decide here, the judge will go strictly according to what the law says. Section 29, Section 30, and then Omokafa Medaho and sentence again, life imprisonment, death sentence, whatever it is. That is what the judge will do. But a jury has to now come up and say the person is guilty or not guilty. And they are not making that decision necessarily on rules of law. At best, they will do so based on the facts available. If we are not a jury system, sometimes, example, the U.S. court, any journalist who goes to a U.S. court for defamation is likely to win, dependent on the kind of arguments that the person makes. If the arguments announced made in the U.S. court, he created the impression that in Ghana, some people are above the law, especially politicians. This is a statement that will appeal to every single juror in the United States or any part of the Western world, whether it is true or not. What's the mechanism? Because I mean, we're all here when even President Trump was held before legal processes and all of that.
Right.
So before a jury, you have the chance to. You can even be manipulated and get away with it.
Mm-hmm.
Jurors are sentimental. It is all profile jurors who say, "Oh, we have neighbor, we Christian, we say." You know how to play with your arguments to get them to give you the kind
but George, and no dear, more na more yellow juma. Obviously, some quarter. We can't so be making an argument, but superior arguments in the beginning. I'm sure, sir. Canada Pon Nankasa, it's me the necessity in the book and said, me, Busika, I'm going to pick the best lawyers, underline best lawyers.
Yeah.
I'm very sure, sir, the best lawyers now, Canada Pon Jew Mudino. Omuning all those things say they are during the say it here. So one can was in here, you be because honestly, I'm saying this because the ama excitement in Nabano may not be necessary because of Canada Pong, but there are excitement ni be quiet to say anke Ghana ha kebe frustrated system na ma wan hwe nkra na se nipa no kwa obi bi ma na odi fa na ko problem, and a case study could be yemfa say you can JB Dankwa MP. Look how many years in ye yentimi nyai but dey na nka ya bochira ketie na asebe nyu se odi fo na se odi bem obi betime de na sama kokoto ha ni ya frustrating na ye nyina ya victim pay ye be frustrating na afi no say nyakra na ye betio. Is it not something that there's at least a court system now? We need to work on that.
No, I think that comparison is a wrong one. First and foremost, if you have a jury case and compare a street case where it is an indictment proceeding, a wrong comparison. The motives are very, very different. I have to say, will be a percent of compare a radio show host by his ability to write. It's not necessarily the thing. Now, the kind of the example you made, the JB Danko example, let's even stick with that example. It is a murder case. Doing a murder case in Ghana, doing a murder case in US, there are things that would help you. But generally, there are some principles that would guide you. Every murder case, there are two ways of assessing evidence. There is what we call the preponderance of probability and a balance of probability. So, we are putting things together to suggest that there is a likelihood something happened, or there is a likelihood that something did not happen. So you can say, oh, we did say a day, by and now answer. But you are quite evident that it comes under what you call prove beyond reasonable doubt. And also, to share evidence, so you cannot compare these two situations. Now, you get back to even the jury process. Now, I mentioned earlier, the judge or the court instructs the jury on exactly what to do. If the jury in any way deviates from that specific instruction, it becomes a ground for mistrial, which is one of the contending issues before the court now. Now, court, jury, first and foremost, the jury was supposed to decide, say, in Japan, for a guilty and or guilty of the issues that have been brought before the court. Now, the second thing the jury was supposed to do is say, so one will say, or a guilty, yeah, then we should assess actual damage. Actual damages are in Germany. Beyond that, you should also assess defamatory damages. Now, no one may say in a court with the man with Onye. The court sets a different bid. So Baba Bishia to come and assess what we call punitive damages. Punitive damages, they say, assessment, was